Number 5, a potato gun fires at an angle of 24 degrees above the horizontal. Whatcha? Some ground. You're shooting it at 24 degrees. And it travels 75 meters. How long, what muzzle velocity, how high, how fast, all sorts of stuff. Alright, so with every projectile problem, we always break it into its vertical and horizontal components. Horizontally, it moves at a constant speed. Vertically, it accelerates. So the acceleration is always negative 9.8. I know the horizontal distance is 75. Jeez. Is that all it tells me? Well, maybe I can use this point right here. Vertically, the velocity there is 0. It looks like that's all it gives me. I mean, whatever this component and that component is, they would go here. Okay, I think I can do this. This is a really pain in the butt problem. I don't know what this velocity is right there, v. So what I'm going to do, this is v times the sine of 24, and this one is v times the cosine of 24. So that's what goes here. The vertically, it's v times the sine of 24, and over here you got v times the cosine of 24. The time it takes, I don't know how much time it takes to go all the way over here. Let's call it 2t. But the time it takes to get right there, let's call it t. So now what I've got to do, I have two unknowns. I don't know velocity and I don't know the time. So I got to make two equations with two unknowns. I'll get my answer. So over here, velocity equals distance over time. So velocity, v cosine 24 equals 75 over 2t. Now, this cosine of 24 is just a number. It's 0.91. So 0.91 v equals 75 divided by 2t. I don't know what else I want. Okay, so let's figure out an equation with this crap. The VF equals VI plus AT. So 0 equals V sine 24 minus 9.80 t. And then again, the sine of 24 is just a number. 0.41. 0.41 V minus 9.8 t is 0. Alright. So maybe I'll solve one of the. So I have in my equation 1 and equation 2. Now I just gotta do anything. Maybe I'll solve this one for v. And then plug it into the other one. Or yep, let's do that. This isn't fun. Alright, so v equals, divide both sides by 0.91. So 75 divided by 0.91 is 82.4. So 82.4 over 2t. Alright, and let's just go ahead and stick that in over there. So 0.41, 82.4 over 2t minus 9.8 t equals 0. Man, so I'll multiply this in, and I get times 0.41. 33.8, so 33.8 over 2t minus 9.8t is 0. Okay, now I'm going to move the 9.8 over, so I get 9.8t equals 33.8 over 2t. Now I'll multiply the t over. So I get 19.6t squared equals 33.8. Now I'll divide by 19.6. So 33.8 divided by 19.6 is 1.72. So t finally is 1.3. So, whoo baby, now I can find v actually, and that's kind of neat. What I'll do, I'll take this and I'll plug it in back up here. So v equals 82.4 times 2 times 1.3, or that 82.4 divided by 2.6. 82.4 divided by 2.6. 31.7. Ooh, so I can start answering a lot of questions now. Part A, how long is it in the air for? It's in the air for 2t, or 2 times 1.3. So it's in the air for 2.6 seconds. Part B, what is its muzzle velocity? That's the letter V. That's what I got down here. 31.7 meters per second. Part C, how high in the air does it go? Well, that kind of stinks. I don't know that one, because that's vertical distance. So, well, I guess I know that this t is now 1.3, and since I know this v is 31.7, so 31.7 sine 24 is 12.9. So this whole thing is 12.9. So I could go, so I could use one of my equations. Let's see here. D equals VIT plus 1/2 AT squared. So VI is 12.9. T is 1.3 plus 1/2 negative 9.8. T 1.3 squared. So you just got to run all that stuff through. .5. So 13.5 meters. And then part D says, how fast is it going when it hits the ground? Oh man, well, go back to the beginning here. If it was going 31.7 when it left, when this sucker hits the ground, it's going to go 31.7. Bam, assuming it's level ground.